Black residents in Chicago outraged at Mayor Brandon Johnson over his proposal for an additional $70 million for the migrants. P Rae Easley is one of those Chicago residents, and she joins me now. P Rae, a petition to recall the mayor is now gaining some steam. I take it this is all about the migrants, right?
Correct. The mayor has decided that he wants to put the taxpayers and the voters on the back burners to give our money and resources to people who have not paid a dime into our tax base, and for that reason, he has to go.
You once interned for Barack Obama before his presidency.
Yes.
Now
Correct.
You're a pro-Trump conservative. Well, what changed?
I moved out of the country in 2016 to go into a self-imposed political exile to protest him because I could not get full-time work with Obamacare. The employer mandate stating that people had to give, or employers had to give, health insurance if they had employers who worked more than 30 hours prevented me from getting a full-time schedule. And so I said, forget this. I grabbed my 4-year-old and we moved to sunny Senegal until he was out of office.
You were in Senegal for a couple of years.
Yeah, I was there in 2010, and then I moved back in 2016 so that I could get around that entire process.
And when you came back and you saw Trump in operation, you liked what you saw?
I loved it. I actually had an opportunity to go to the White House with the Young Black Leadership Summit. And my goal for going there was actually to have a conversation with Dr. Ben Carson about federal housing mismanagement in the city of Chicago. And that turned into an invitation to the White House, and I literally got red-pilled by the President of the United States and brought that message right back to my people in my city.
How do your family and friends feel about this? Not many black folks are gung-ho Trump supporters.
Well, now they are. Initially, when I started doing this in 2019, no, they were not happy at all. People were booing me and throwing tomatoes and turning their backs on me. We were doing Black Chicago for Trump during the 2020 campaign. So we were slapping Black for Trump bumper stickers on Biden signs all around the city. However, now that people can see how our relationship with Jim Crow Joe has kind of settled, they're starting to say, oh my God, P. Rae, you were trying to save us. We're so sorry. We should have listened to you. We're ready to go as well, because I affectionately call the President Trump, my Donnie. So they're like, P. Rae, we want him to be our Donnie too, and it's more than enough to share. Oh,
real fast here. In 2020, Trump got roughly 8% of the black vote. What proportion of the black vote do you think he'll get this year?
60, 65, 70. We are done with the last living Dixiecrat named Joseph Robinette Biden. We are moving on. They have been very disrespectful to us, and we deserve better as American citizens.
I predict that within 2 years you'll be running for office. Am I right?
Thank you, sir.
I knew it. P. Rae, thank you very much for joining us this morning. It was real good stuff, and we appreciate you. Come and see us again. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.